Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we are back with part 2 of the modern barn house tutorial. So I can see we are back in action, and I'm going to explain a little more on the second half of the build. Okay, we already got the redstone all done. Now at this point, we left off at placing the cobblestone. Now I did leave a layout earlier of where all the cobblestone should be placed on the ground, and I just want you to cover that up with one more layer of cobblestone. Now on top of each cobblestone that we just placed, I want you to place some redstone clay all around and extend that until you get to the second floor. See? Just like so. Now at this point we're going to start making the windows. So go about 2 blocks to the left and delete those 2. Go 2 blocks in, delete those 2 as well. And I want you to go right here where the door is at. Go about 1 block out, and then every other block after that you're going to delete. And now you're going to repeat the same thing on the opposite side. But make sure at the end you delete 2 blocks. Perfect. Reason for that is that's the workstation and you just want more light coming into that area. You just do. And it looks nicer. So, on the other side we're going to do the same thing. Delete 2 blocks. Now you see that spruce wood right there? I've actually made a small mistake. Now we're going to extend that forward about 1 block. So this entire section of the stable, you're just gonna have to delete it and just move it up about 1 block. You see? Perfect. Sorry about that, everybody. Alright, because when you look in the window you want that to be clear. Now I'll show you on this side. Once we delete these 2 windows or 2 blocks, you're gonna know there's a clear path. Now once again, you're going to repeat that on the opposite end, but just put about 4 windows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's all you need. Now get your red clay, or red stained clay. Put that right there, and you're going to extend that all around. Perfect. At this point, place 2 more blocks going outwards and 3 again outwards. So 1, 2, and extend that 3 more out. Then underneath it on each side, place a cobblestone and then spruce wood until you get to the top. Repeat that on that side. Then you're going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 5th one, place a block. Then you're going to repeat that again. It should be parallel to the door. Then place that again parallel to the door, and then count 5 more until you get to that point. Always count from left to right, because keep in mind on the right hand side is 1 block longer. But you're not going to really notice it until you have it to this kind of format. When you have it in this kind of setup, trust me, you're not going to even notice the difference. Now I want you to get your spruce stairs, half slabs, and planks ready, okay? Because you're going to place the stairs upside down right there and then right there as well. Okay, so you're going to do that right in front of each spruce wood and then repeat that on the opposite end. Perfect. Now make sure to connect that with a half slab right between. Now once you're done with that, I want you to get your spruce wood planks, and you're going to cover the entire top section there. That whole section part, I want you to cover that from front to end. Perfect. Now place your stairs right in front, upside down. Then we're going to get our cobblestone fences and place that right in front. Right there on the side on each cobblestone. Not there. And there as well. Now when you get your torch ready, and place it right on top, about 3 blocks high. Perfect, because you want that whole area to be lit up. Now here in the front entrance, you also want to place either a cobblestone fence or a regular wooden fence. And a torch right on top. Now get your quartz stairs and stretch that from one end all the way down to the other. And repeat that on top as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to fill in the gap between there on top with half slabs. Perfect. Now I want you to extend it outwards on both sides. Now I notice I actually placed some stairs on this top part, but do not repeat that. That does not belong there, okay? So just giving you guys a heads up, do not repeat that. That was a small mistake I made. Now this is very important layout, okay? I'm going to give you the measurements of this format. Now make sure to copy this on both ends, okay? If you want, you could pause at this point because this is very critical. This is actually a certain part that needs to be pretty symmetrical. Anyway, once you've done that, I want you to extend the stairs and half slabs from the front there all the way to the back. It should look like this at this point. Perfect. And also fill in the gaps with the red stained clay. See? Makes it more easier. Now you're going to get your stairs and you're going to place it upside down right there on both sides. Then you're going to get your oak wood planks and just fill in the entire gap of the second floor. Perfect. Now I want you to get your half slabs, your oak wood half slabs, and you can connect. I want you to connect this stairs right there all the way down till you hit the wall. Now you're going to cover this whole section up until you're parallel to this part right here. Now right over here, as you can see, where this fence is right here, place a half slab right on top of that, parallel. Extend that forward so you connect to the other side, and then once again you're going to fill in the entire gap. Perfect. Now I want you to get your stone slabs and place it right here in the front and also on the opposite side. Perfect. Now I also want you to get your white carpet and you're going to place it right on top of this balcony right here. Now that's just for extra detail and it kind of brings it out a little more. Now I want you to place about 3 blocks of red stained clay on each side and extend that to the front to the back until you have this kind of layout. Perfect. Now over here you're going to get your fence and you're going to wrap that all around. And at this point, I want you to get your oak wood plank and place it right on top of that first edge. Then from there, you could judge how much you want to bring your stairs down. Now the cool thing is you can either do 1 block wide or a 2 block wide staircase. Okay? I'm going to do 1 block wide, but keep in mind you can really extend it outwards if you want it bigger. Now you're going to place some oak wood planks at this point and kind of just fill in that whole gap. Okay, go upstairs, delete that block right there, and place a stairs upside down. Now at this point, you're gonna kind of fill in the rest of the gaps, and I want you to extend this outwards about a few blocks outwards until you hit about the edge of the fence. Now for this build, I'm going to delete it right here where it's parallel to the fence underneath. Okay? So let's delete that. Then I'm going to add some upside down stairs and extend that on both sides. Perfect. Now make sure you fill in the gap inside with the oak wood planks as well. Just cover that whole section up. Perfect. So I'm going to show you two ways to actually make this, alright? So right now I'm going to extend it out about 6 blocks. Okay? So you get about parallel to that point. Well, about 4 blocks. And you can either put stairs upside down at this side. Okay, that's one way of doing it. And just kind of fill that up. Or you could use just a solid plank. Well, half slab, I mean. Now, for my tutorial, I'm going to use a plain half slab. And for the inside, I'm just going to make that a solid block. Okay, so you could really trim this a few different ways, which is great. So like I said, you can either use block stairs or just a solid block if you want to. Now we're going to put some torches right here on each corner. Just light that whole area up. Perfect. Now upstairs at the edge, you're also going to add some stairs. And add a torch in the middle and on the sides. Perfect. Now underneath you can just cover that up, and at one point you can really design that any which way you want. If you want to add some chests under that, I mean, sky's the limit, you know what I mean? Now over here, I want you to get some stairs and stretch that all the way to the front. Now at this point, you could cover as much of the ceiling as you want. Okay, if you want to cover that area as well, you could do that. You could also, I want you to also cover the white part on the ceiling. So make sure you cover that entire section up on both sides. And in the middle, just add a oak wood plank from one end, once again, all the way to the front. Perfect. All right. So now at this point, I want you to add some windows on the top because you really need some more light in this. So if you notice, I actually went 1 block inwards. See, 1 block inwards, and just deleted each one after that point. Perfect. It comes out even, so not to worry. Now at this point, we're going to place the ceiling. Alright, and make sure there's a 4 gap in between each block that's right there, because that's going to be our, like you could say, chandeliers for the farm. Now extend some fence downwards until you get parallel to the 2nd floor. Just delete that, and we're going to delete this fence that don't belong there. Now I want you to create this kind of pattern and place some torches right on top of it, and you're going to repeat that for the 2 blocks on top. You want to create this kind of format, you see? I mean, it really gives more light and just looks really nice. Now we're going to add some torches right in front of each spruce wood, just like so. And trust me, you're going to notice a big difference. Got some there. And as you see, I mean, it really lights up the whole area. I mean, it's great. It really looks nice. I've noticed I left a bit of a gap here. I want to just cover that up. Awesome. Now at this point, make sure you place your glass on all the windows. Once you've done that, go in the middle of the roof. Okay? Delete 3 blocks in the middle, just like so. Place 2 on top. well, another row on top. Sorry about that. I made a small mistake. Make sure you do not break that plank. Now cover that up. Place anything that can activate this redstone lamp. And just cover the rest up with oak stairs. Quartz stairs. And then place a half slab right in the middle. Perfect. Now you're going to repeat the same process on both sides. Okay. You're going to get about 2 blocks high. Then 1 block on each corner. And just make sure you have something that can activate that redstone lamp in the middle. And then of course you got to make that same roof pattern. Now it has to be about 4 blocks from each side. Okay. Perfect. Once you've done that, you should have this kind of layout. Now I want you to get some dirt, place it right in the front of both windows, in the front and the back. And we're going to create this kind of plant area. Okay. Add some trap doors to cover that up on the side. You're going to put some flowers for detail and some stairs right on top of it to create a nice little roof. Now we're going to finish up by adding this door up on both sides. Make sure to add the pressure plates. Perfect. And there you have it. Now if you guys want to add a little more detail, just break the ground up a little bit and replace it with some stone brick. See? Just kind of brings the place to life a little bit. And there you have it, everybody. I left the second floor black and the third floor as well. I figure that's something you guys should create on your own. Hey, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you could please leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.